guys have done us proud. You guys have really turned out. How many people were here last night for JCVD? The man is an actor. Who knew? Well, we've got a great week lined up for you. Tomorrow night we have Dead Girl. Creepy funnies. We also have Not Quite Hollywood, Australian exploitation films. Any Mad Max fans in the house? Well, do Oz proud and come and see Not Quite Hollywood. And then we have Acolytes, which is a newfound discovery from Australia again. John Hewitt's Acolytes. And then on Tuesday, it's always a great pleasure to bring back one of the Midnight Madness brethren, the director of Sandman, J.T. Petty with the Burrowers. J.T., where are you? Stand up, J.T. Petty! It's also really nice to see directors support one another and come and see each other's films. We also have Martyrs, French Sickness, Eden Log, French sci-fi fantasticness, Sexy Killer, the world premiere of a serial killer with the mind of Hannibal Lecter and the wardrobe of Paris Hilton. And as I told you last night, in the last half hour of the film, Zombies and Chainsaws. And then on the last night, on Saturday night, Kneecap to Your Head with Chocolate! But you guys have come out tonight to support this film, Detroit Metal City, which is based on a massively popular manga in Japan. When it was published in its first edition, it sold out instantly. People who did not have a copy of that collection were called the Detroit Metal Refugees. The film was made. The film was released 2 weeks ago and is in the #2 position at the box office in Japan. And we are so pleased to have the world, not the world, but the international premiere. So this is the very first audience outside of Japan to see this film of Detroit Metal City. The mastermind behind this film. How many people know Takeshi Kitano or Beat Takeshi? He's a Japanese legend. However, our director, Toshio Lee, is the puppet master behind his early comedic career because he was the director of many of the variety and comedy shows that Takeshi Kitano did. So he is the puppet master. So Toshio Lee, stand up and come to the stage! And as well, you heard the girls screaming. They love him. He's huge in Japan, most notably recently for his role in the Death Note films. Fans of the Death Note films? Yes, the actor who played L in the Death Note films, Kenichi Matsuyama. Come to the stage. Arigato. So do you have some words you'd like to share with the audience about their experience tonight?
今日はデトロイトメタルシティをご覧いただくんですけれども、最初にお断りしておきますけれども、これデトロイトの金属産業を主題にした社会派映画ではありませんので、そこは十分分かってみていただかないと、後悔するかなと思います。
Yes, today of course you're all here to see Detroit Metal City. I just want to say a couple of things, maybe a warning for those of you who think that this is a film about the metal industry there in Detroit. You're way off. Just want to tell you, you're in the wrong place.
もし間違って切符を買った方がいらっしゃったら、僕は今この場で払い戻しをします。
In fact, if you've got the wrong movie, I'm happy to give back that ticket to you right now.
キスのデトロイトロックシティという曲をモチーフにしたコミックがあって、それを、日本ですごく売れてる漫画なんですけれども、 それを映画にしたんですけれども、もともとのジン・シモンズ、だからジン・シモンズも出ていただいてます。ただ僕はジン・シモンズをよく知らないので、本物かどうかよくわからないので、皆さん見ていただいて本物かどうか後で教えてください。
Again, this was really based on a manga comic strip, Detroit Rock City, and many of you know, and then it was made into a film. You will see Gene Simmons, but to tell you the truth, I'm not even sure if it's the real one in our film, so let me know, okay, if it is the real one.
And what do you like to talk to our audience? What would you like to tell them about tonight's film?
はい、今回の映画は田舎に暮らしている青年がポップミュージシャンを目指して東京に上京していくんですけども、なぜか知らないですけどもデスメタルのバンドのボーカルをやらされてしまってそっちの方ですごく大活躍してしまうっていう、ドタバタしたコメディなんですけども。はい、
Yes, thank you again. As you probably know for this film, it's a young man who's interested in pop music. He goes to the big city of Tokyo, and for some reason he ends up in a heavy metal band. And it's basically a comedy though.
Get ready for Detroit, Metal City, and we will be back for a Q&A at the end with our actor and director. Okay, I'll make this quick if you want to start the film. Thanks to the festival's lead sponsor, Bell, and to our major sponsor, RBC, their major public supporters, Government of Ontario, and Telephone Canada. Thank you to our many supporters for their generous donations at our annual campaign and Bell Lightbox campaign. The Midnight Madness program is made possible through the generous sponsorship from Space. Thank you, Space! And do you guys know how long I've been waiting to say this next sentence? I would like to thank Toho Company Limited for providing us with this film. And for those of you who don't know, what did Toho give the world? Godzilla! And Detroit Middle City. This film is eligible for the Cadillac People's Choice Award. Look how many of you are here. Vote! And finally, we want to remind you to please turn off your phones, Blackberries, and cameras and put them away. Recording of this film is not permitted. Please note, as part of our anti-piracy measures, night vision technology will be in use during this screening. So, get ready to go to Detroit Metal City!